I'm Dana Kiel. He said that. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all, I'm so excited to be here. So for so many reasons. Glendale is popping on a Friday night. Like, dude, does everybody live in Glendale? Where are we from? Anybody from? Ooh, okay, we love it. We love it. All right, y'all. A couple things. I'm your first African American female Gen Xer for this evening, right? Making me our oracle from the Matrix, right? There is no spoon. Like, so here's the thing, how do you even know us Gen Xers? Like, you know us because we still love 90s golden era hip hop, right, but we need reading glasses. To check our mail. Do you know what I'm saying? Biggie, can't you see? Somehow these words just hypnotize me. Now, let me do a room check. Are there other Gen Xers besides me in the room? Yeah, no. Okay, sorry. All right, so I won't even ask about boomers or silent generation. They're quiet. All right. All right, where the millennials at? Right, where the millennials at? All right, and are there any Gen Zers in this room? Yeah, I don't like that. Well, let me just say this to the elder millennials. I don't know about y'all, but the font on my phone looks like that sign over there. Looks like every exit sign. Looks like Times Square. Do you know what I'm saying? That is what I need to see. Y'all, Trader Joe's had a bag drop this week. Anybody get a bag? Get some sandwich bags? Like, that's how Gen Xer I am. I've been waiting on the bag drops. I got them in all colors. They had 6. I got in line twice. I got in line twice today. And they ran out of one of them, so I got 12 bags. I'm just saying, that is how Gen Xer I am. Man, y'all, Tom B was talking about being unemployed, but between jobs. So what I would say previously was that I'm self-employed, you know what I'm saying, when things ain't quite going right, collecting unemployment, but self-employed. Y'all, here's the thing though. I'm off on Monday, and I'm excited. Why? Because I'm a teacher. Right? And we need the break. We need the break. Let me just say this. I have taught all grades. Do you know what I'm saying? Like from Snaggletooth Heathens in kindergarten and first, all the way to 12th grade cartels and entrepreneurs. Like my Latino brothers sell burritos out of their backpack. My African American brothers and sisters sell Takis and Gatorade out of their backpack. You know what I'm saying? Like, but here's the biggest problem I have. Nobody knows their times tables. Do you know what I'm saying? Nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? All we talk about is the 6, 7, the 6, 7. You know what I'm saying? But what is 6 times 7? It's a real question. 42, in case anybody. In case anybody was having trouble with school. And from my experience, like I said, I've taught all grades. Let me just say this. Let me ask first, are there parents in here by chance? Yeah. I knew it. Okay, one.
Nope.
So, and looks like you got grown children. I'm just saying, you got grown children. I can tell. I love you. So, anybody in here want to have children? Ooh, okay. Well, let me just say this about children. I love your children when they were small, but I would not die for anybody's children. Do you understand what I'm saying? Here's what I'm saying, that when you are 50 plus, which is what I am, and you are in line behind some kindergartners trying to get out for a fire drill, your life comes into view. All I'm saying is I got dreams too. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to die in here like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, because fire drills, that was hyperbole. Like, you know, they wouldn't happen. We just had the drill because now that I've lived some life, oh my God, I'm worried. Do you know what I'm saying? And we see the shootings. I'm just saying, you can step on my toe for these children, but I would not die for these children. They do not know their times tables. Okay. Middle school, let me just say this. I'm a sub, so I go all around, and when my sub agency calls me for middle school, I just hang up the phone. You know what I'm saying? They are a circle of hell. You know what I'm saying? The devil's playground. Do you understand me? The only place you will hear a conversation about Roblox and blowjobs. Within 2 minutes of each other. I'm just saying. Like I'm saying, I may not look 50 plus, but black don't cry. Black don't cry, but it grays. It grays up top, and to my millennials and my Gen Z, it grays everywhere else. I'm just saying I love these children, but I would not die for these children. I was teaching 9th grade at an all-girls Catholic high school. That is code word for all white. I used to tell them, call me the woman king in there. But let me just say this. I love Algebra 1. Algebra 1 is my soulmate. Do you understand me? I would marry Algebra 1 if I could. Now, I love geometry. I think geometry is sexy. I would dance on a pole for geometry. I would twerk and look back at, you know what I'm saying, prove that thing. But let me tell you why timetables are important. Because when you're teaching 9th graders and you say to a 9th grader, if I give you 3 quarters, Amy, number 1, how much money do you have? She pulled out an abacus. She sat stock still. Do you know what I'm saying? And then her friend, Amy number 2 in the back, gonna say, but Miss Kiel, we use Apple Pay. In the apocalypse, I'm not looking for none of y'all. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm looking for my grandmother. Do you know what I'm saying? Because her hands have touched cash. Do you know what I'm saying? She knows her timetables is what I really say. The other thing about these kids that I would not die for, and here's the thing, because they are not the future. I'm just saying. The song says, I believe the children are our future. Teach them. I don't believe it. Y'all, so teaching the little ones, which has now become my joy, and I was started out a math teacher, as you can tell, my degree is in math, I love math, but now I teach reading to little ones. And so we teach, and this is just a little bit of education because I'm a teacher, can't help it, gives me dopamine. I teach what are called CVC words. That stands for consonant, vowel, consonant. So pat, cat, rat. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So the word was bun. Do you understand? There was a picture of a hot dog in a, say it together, bun, right? And so the B was there, and there were just 2 blanks. And I asked my little baby girl student, I said, hey, what is that? She pauses, and then she says, hot dog bread! Technically, she was not wrong. But I'm teaching reading, not public speaking. I'm just saying I love your children, your soon-to-be, maybe future, maybe nieces and nephews, but I would not die. You know what I'm saying? For these children, they are not the future. Had a little boy in front of me, Angel. Here's the thing, let me just say this about being African American, all people of color. We name our children aspirationally. Like, so Latino people, our family, y'all in here, Latino family, anybody know? Okay, just, all right. Descendants of abolitionists in the room, okay, we got it. Quakers, we got it. All right, but they name theirs Angel when they act like the devil. You know what I'm saying? We name ours, prayer when we need it, when the baby walk in the room. We name them Messiah. We name them priest. And I'm like, does God know you're using his dictionary for this? You know what I'm saying? So Angel, I'm teaching, again, not necessarily CVC, but we're teaching the word vow, V-O-W, vow. So he goes, well, what's a vow? I said, oh, a vow, that's what you take when you get married. He said, oh, so you took a vow when you got married? I said, I'm not married. He said, oh, so you're lonely. First of all, get out my business. Second of all, these kids say the darndest thing. You know what I'm saying? I love them, but I would not die for these children. Baby told me, she said, hey, Miss Kiel, you have a mustache. And here's the thing, it doesn't only gray up here and down, it grays right here too. So I pointed to my top lip like I don't know where a mustache is, and she goes, no, on your chin. Right. I don't even have like a good punchline or tag for that. She is the same child that asked me, Miss Kiel, where are autism kids? And I'm thinking, I may be looking at one. And listen, I think when I look in the mirror, I'm looking at one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you take one to know one. You know what I'm saying? So don't move, you know what I'm saying? I love them, I just wouldn't die for them. I'm just saying, I love them. One day, the baby, here's the thing, when you work where there are primarily black and brown kids, you know when everybody's hair has been done. You know what I'm saying? His edges laid down, this baby hair's combed here. And the thing is, I got my best Shaka Khan in just for y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's me under here. You know what I'm saying? But it's Shaka Khan on top. You know what I'm saying? When the dew is fresh, we know. And sidebar, as a black woman. So I get what's called a braid down under here so I can put all this in. Y'all, they braid your hair so tight. You think it's supposed to be until Jesus returns. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm like, is she trying to like straighten my spine? I didn't know. I had scoliosis. That's how it felt. So I tell the baby girl, I said, oh, hey, I like your hair. And then she says, I like your hair. It reminds me of my grandmother. I am at the age where I am confused for And here's the thing, you won't be a Gen Z, you won't be 20 forever. I'm just saying. You won't be 30, you won't be none of this forever. When I was 20, I thought I was gonna be 20 forever. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, I'm still 20. But let's talk about grandmothers right quick, and we're gonna wrap it on up for you. A couple stories. I love my grandmother, even though I don't want to be my grandmother. Yes, I love my grandmother. She gave me key advice. I'm from Alabama, and one of the things, she was born in she's not here. She was born in 1908, and one thing she used to tell me when I was a child, she said, you gotta trade when the white folks trade. Now, what that means is shop in white neighborhoods because things are nicer. We're talking about the 70s and the 80s. But here's the thing, 50 years later, it's still true. Like if you go to Pavilions in Beverly Hills, you can pick up your toothpaste off the shelf. You know what I'm saying? You can get your shampoo off the shelf. Now I'm driving Uber Eats doing shop pay. I go to CVS in the hood, and we know what that means in a nice way, in a loving way, because I'm black. I've been black my whole life. It is not, you know what I'm saying? Down y'all, it's a museum in there. When I say everything, oh, okay, thank you, sorry. Everything is in cases. I mean like the Sour Patch Candy. I mean like the Magic Eraser. I mean like I asked security, like, where are the buckets? And he goes, they stole them all! You know what I'm saying? My time is up. I do want to say this one thing though, my big closer about my grandmother. Y'all, we walked out one morning. I have a twin sister. They were wringing the neck of a chicken. My grandmother had that chicken under her arm, wringing its neck for all she was worth. Its neck would not break. She had to put it on the ground. They dropped an axe on that baby's head, that chicken's head, right? Gone on. Just drop his body running around. You talk about strange fruit, blood on the leaves, blood in the ground. Y'all, then an hour later, it was lunchtime. Me and my twin sister sat down to fried chicken, cornbread, greens, mashed potatoes. And we looked at each other. My grandmother looked at us and she yelled from the kitchen, y'all better eat that chicken. We looked again. Y'all, they didn't care about our feelings. It was front yard to table that day. Then she said, it's as good as that Kentucky Fried. We ate that chicken. It was better than that Kentucky Fried. I'm dating Kiel,